What is up, guys? It's too late to escape here, bringing you my very first Bands of Snow war recap. I apologize for J Money's absence, for he just had a baby and will be stepping away from the YouTube channel for a little bit, and I will be filling in for him in his absence. Alright, so first things first, I want to give a couple shout outs. The first one being to my boy, Jazz of Raz, for letting me use his computer to make all this recording possible. Now, the second shout out is actually going to go to a clan that we warred against called GMMA Batch 98. After our clan war, they came over to our clan, told us that they were fans of our YouTube channel, that they had watched all our videos, so I just wanted to give them a shout out in this. And I do apologize that we missed the war recap between us, but J Money was a little busy. I'm sure you can understand. Alright, let's get into this war that we actually just won. Uh-oh. Alright, so as you can see, it was a victory. 2-star difference, which they had 7 more attacks they could have used, but I honestly don't think they could have done anything with them. So let's go down here to the first attack by our boy Remy. So as you can see, this is a Town Hall 9, but they still have Town Hall 8 air defenses, and they dropped their new air defense, but it's still a little weak. Probably a level 4, I'm guessing. So he's going to come at it with a traditional Dragloon, but he is going to use his Town Hall 9 advantage for the double Zap Quake. I believe he is going to Zap Quake the top 2 air defenses inside. He's going to come at the air defense down here towards the edge, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with that baby one, but I don't think it will really pose a threat. So we can go watch it here. He starts off with the double Zap Quake. You always want to do those first, just because in the heat of the battle you might misclick your spells or you might forget to do it. You'd be surprised. Alright, I believe he's going to drop his king down here by the queen. The second she shoots him, he's going to aggro onto her. They left the wall open, so he's just going to run in there, pop the ability, and kill her. And then he's going to start out here at the builder's hut, which is perfect because a lot of people tend to forget about those and it can really screw up your raid later. Puts down his lines of dragons, sending his balloons at that first air defense, and a hound in the CC. He should have probably sent the hound in the CC first to tank the air defense, but hey, it works for him. Up there at that baby air defense, you can see he dropped his queen to take it out. Now it's no longer a threat, and his queen is going to attract that hound and take it out. As you can see here, Expo's on ground, so nothing's really hitting his dragons right now. What little defenses they have are being focused on the hound. The hound is soaking up traps. There goes the hound, pops. And pretty much, there's nothing really that can... He has 2 archer towers and 2 Teslas, a couple traps, but Remy has too many dragons. He's just too good at Dragloon. Can speed this up here a little bit. They're just going to go through, clean everything up. And just like that, we got a 3-star. Alright, now the next attack I want to bring you is by our boy Effie, doing what he likes to call the Effie wipe, even though it's a go Vaho. But as you can see here, he brought the 4 Quakes to just open this base up. He's going to send in his Valks. They're just going to do work on the core, and then he's going to use his Hogs for whatever is left. So let's get right to it. Once again, you always want to start out with your spells because you never know what can happen in the heat of battle. You might misclick them, you might just forget to do them altogether. But as you can see, a hound comes out. And once the hound's in there, you don't really need a poison. Your queen can take that out just fine. The poison's mainly for if there's a dragon in there or something that has high DPS, which can actually do damage to your heroes. As you can see here, he makes a great wide funnel, sends his Valks right in. His Valks are going to do work because the core is all opened up. You can see here he drops a heal on his Valks. Now, as long as your Valks are in a heal, nothing can kill them except CC troops. But his queen already took care of that hound, so he has nothing to worry about here. He rages his Valks around the Clan Castle and the Town Hall, just all that high damage. And here he sends in his Hogs. You can see sending him in against the back, just a little surgical deployment. He has one heal spell, which he kind of wasted on Valks, and I would have personally saved for Hogs, but hey, he makes this work. So you can see here there's only a couple defenses left. He has some Hogs. Down here, I believe they're going to take out this archer tower. Yeah, they do. So over here is just all trash buildings. He has a mortar and an archer tower up here. I don't believe that his Hogs are going to get these, but they might get the mortar, and then all he has left is this archer tower over here. But as you can see, since he had the Valks to tank also, he has a golem, which I believe has over half health left. And he has a Valk still on cleanup, which I believe is what that one heal spell saved. Speed this up a little bit. As you can see, they're going to work their way here around the trash building. His queen, some archers, Valks, and a wizard. This golem's going to work on a wall. But here, as they approach, I'm not sure. Okay, the golemite is still going to be distracting the air defense or the archer tower. So here, as they take out these last little bit of trash buildings, the archer tower is going to be distracted, not paying attention to them. And as soon as these archers and wizard and archer queen get on it, it's done. It's a wrap, and it's a 3-star. Alright. Next we have up is Red 5, taking out their number 9. And here he does it with a Gola Loon, I believe. I think he has a golem in the clan castle, and 4 hounds, some balloons. And let's see how he takes this on. He starts out with a couple minions over here on each corner, as you can see, because they have a cannon over there, so it's pretty much just a free building. It helps with the funnel, it helps take out those high HP buildings. You can see here he starts with his golem and a king. And right here, the queen shoots his king. First, the queen jumps the wall, shoots his king, aggroes him, king takes her down, no problem, doesn't even need to pop the ability. Then he drops this jump over here, which is going to get the golem and king in there to take out one of the air defenses. So once that's down, he has 3 air defenses left and 4 hounds, which is what you want. You always want to send in 2 hounds on your first air defense with a couple balloons, and then 2 hounds on the next air defense with some more backup balloons. And here he has 3 hastes and 2 rages. So we'll see where he used those. He uses a rage over this archer tower, or the air defense, or a rage over this next air defense. I believe he's just going to use his haste to move his balloons throughout the core. As you can see here, it's an overkill. Expos on ground once again. Don't do that, guys. It just makes air attacks way too easy. And you can see these last couple hounds are just standing over this air defense, tanking it. One of them pops, which you want them to pop because it'll give you pups for cleanup. But you also want them to stay alive long enough to where they do tanking for your balloons. And as you can see here, all the air defenses are down. There's 2 whiz towers left, a giant clump of balloons. He even still has 1 hound left. I'm not sure if that's going to pop, but he dropped his queen over here to start doing some cleanup. I can speed this up a little bit. Clump of balloons going to the town hall, and then the clan castle, which is always nice because those have a lot of hit points, but The minions have been working on those, and they're almost down anyways. So as we speed this up, and that hound did not pop, which it doesn't really matter in this, but usually you want all your hounds to pop towards the end. But hey, he made it work. Alright guys, time to show you what the great Queen Alicia can do. Let's go up here to their number 2, which Queen managed 3-star and managed 3-star number 1, but we'll get to that one. Alright, so right here, let's go to this replay. And in Queen Scout, he noticed that right here, he has the Queen, the Clan Castle, and an Inferno Tower, which he can take out with 5 zaps. Which you also get the air defense, maybe a couple sweepers, which the sweepers would help a lot because he's coming at it with air. So as we can see here, he's going to start out, he's going to wait for the Queen to path right in between those. He's going to drop all of his zaps right there, which takes everything down. 1 Earthquake will finish that off. Alright, and then next thing he's going to drop a Golem, a couple Wall Breakers, and some Wizards to make that funnel. He wants to get him in there to take out that max air defense, because as you can see, all the other ones are Town Hall 9 air defenses, which works out really good for him. So here he sends in his heroes and his Golem right there, and with those 40-40 heroes, he's not going to have trouble at all getting to it. With the Golem still there tanking for everything, his heroes are pretty much max health. The King is taking a little bit of damage, his Queen's only taking damage now. But he starts with his hounds, 2 hounds down here with some balloons, 1 hound down here with some balloons, which takes off everything in the bottom pretty much. He has this 1 haste which he uses to speed up his balloons to that Inferno Tower, that Expo, all that stuff. And up here you see he has his CC hound and a couple back end balloons just to take out the stuff at the top. And as you're looking at it now, you can see that he pretty much overpowered this base. There is nothing really left to stop it. There's 1 air defense, but it's stuck on a hound right now. He's got a giant clump of balloons for all those defenses down here. The hound hasn't even popped yet to tank for the archer tower. And if you look at it now, this was a super fast stack. It all went down really fast. He has pups all over the place doing cleanups. He put even a couple archers down here to start on that side, but he didn't really need them. His balloons were going to take everything down, but it's better to have extra cleanup troops in case you run low on balloons, or if you're doing a hog tie, if you run low on hogs. Having a couple wizards or archers in back do a lot of work on trash buildings once all the defenses are cleared up. And as you can see, everything homes in on these last few trash buildings, and there it is, a beautiful 3-star. And when you think it can't get much better, we go up to their number 1, where Queen once again 3-stars it. Queen came at this war with a 6-star war, which was just crazy. Alright, as you can see here, he has 4 healers and a go wipe. I believe he's going to start his Queen and the healers up at 12 o'clock, but we will see. Haven't watched his attack since he did it. Alright. Okay, so he starts his Queen up there, a couple of healers and some wall breakers. Get her in that compartment so she can walk inside, clean up all that stuff around there. You can see here he starts a couple golems, wall breakers on each one to get them in, and wizards behind him to clear off that trash building, make the funnel. Just the standard attack stuff. Right here he waits on this second golem because he wants to make sure everything goes in the core with these wall breakers, because he doesn't want anything walking into the sides. And as you can see, the Queen is clearing up that top side. The Golem and Wizard are cleaning up the bottom side, which leaves his P.E.K.K.A. and his King to go straight down the middle. He has this jump for them, which is going to jump them right to the Town Hall. He even rages them right there. It looks like the King and the P.E.K.K.A. walked. I believe that was a misclick poison, or it was for the... I believe it was for the pups, which the Hound came in. But right here, the King and the P.E.K.K.A. redirect. They go into the core. He rages them again. All these Teslas, high HP Clan Castle, Town Hall, everything's going to go down. He freezes an Expo and a Tesla and an Inferno Tower. Right here, everything under Rage just rips through the space. If you look up here, the Queen is still alive, taking out that top side of the base. Right here, this Golem is tanking the Teslas and getting healed up, which is pretty much like an, I guess you could say, an unlimited Golem. And right here, the Queen is going to work on all these defenses as the Golem and King are tanking. The King helps get through that wall. And as you can see, those healers that were once on the Queen are now back on the Golem, which causes it to go back to max health. And it's like having just an extra Golem at the end of your raid to tank for everything. As the Queen takes out the Archer Tower, she moves up to the air defense. Here the healers get back on the Queen, which is nice. It wasn't really needed, but it's nice to finish a raid with a full health Archer Queen. And right here you can see there's only 2 defenses left. And once again, there's that Archer doing the cleanup, which always helps. The Queen takes out those last 2 defenses, and right here it's just a matter of cleanup. Beautiful, beautiful attacks from Queen this war. Coming at us with the 6-star war. And alright. And that wraps up the win for us. 37-35. And I want to thank J Money for letting me fill in for him while he's gone. And I want to thank all the Bands of Snow members who warred this war. You can see them right here. You guys did an amazing job. Finish this war off. And we'll catch you for the next one.